All Recipes member Daily Recipe Doctor submitted this family recipe for good New Orleans Creole Gumbo, saying, "Get your wrists limbered up, this is the real deal." Another member calls this heaven in a bowl, the kind of gumbo I dream of and crave. Let's get started by making the roux, one of the secrets to a great gumbo. In a large heavy saucepan over medium-low heat, add 3/4 of a cup of bacon drippings. Save drippings every time you cook up bacon and keep them in the freezer until you're ready to use them. When the drippings have melted, whisk in 1 cup of flour until it's smooth. Several All Recipes members note that you can substitute butter in a pinch, but the bacon drippings will give the best flavor. Continue cooking the roux, whisking constantly until it's a rich mahogany brown color. This can take 20 to 30 minutes, but with a little bit of patience will give you a big payoff. As one member says, "Watch it like a hawk. If you get any burned bits, you'll have to start all over again."
Once the roux is done, take it off the heat. Continue stirring until the mixture stops cooking.
And now for the vegetables. Into the bowl of a food processor, add 1 cup of coarsely chopped celery, a coarsely chopped large onion, a coarsely chopped green bell pepper, and 2 cloves of minced garlic. Pulse the vegetables until they're very finely chopped. Add them to the roux. Then add 1 pound of sliced andouille sausage to the vegetables and roux mixture. Andouille is a smoked pork sausage with garlic and Cajun seasonings that will add a lot of flavor to the gumbo. Place the saucepan over medium-low heat and bring it to a simmer. Cook the mixture, stirring constantly until the vegetables are tender, about 10 to 15 minutes. For the broth for the gumbo, pour 3 quarts of water into a large Dutch oven or soup pot and add 6 cubes of beef bouillon. Bring the broth to a boil over high heat, stirring to dissolve the cubes. Add the roux mixture with the vegetables and the sausage into the boiling broth and slowly whisk it together. Now, reduce the heat to medium-low. Next, you'll add 1 tablespoon of sugar, salt to taste, 2 tablespoons of hot pepper sauce, half a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning blend, 4 bay leaves, half a teaspoon of dried thyme leaves, 1 14.5-ounce can of stewed tomatoes, and 1 6-ounce can of tomato sauce. Stir everything together and bring the gumbo to a simmer. Reduce the heat to low and cook the gumbo for 45 minutes, stirring it occasionally. Add 2 teaspoons of gumbo filet powder and mix it in. If you've never heard of it, gumbo filet is the dried and ground leaves of the sassafras tree. It adds a distinctive flavor and also helps thicken the soup. Continue simmering the gumbo for another 15 minutes while you prepare the okra. Place 2 tablespoons of bacon drippings in a large skillet over medium heat. When the drippings are hot, add 2 10-ounce packages of thawed frozen cut okra. If you have fresh okra available, go ahead and use it instead of frozen. And 2 tablespoons of distilled white vinegar. Cook the okra for 15 minutes. Then transfer it with a slotted spoon into the simmering gumbo. Next, add a pound of lump crab meat, 3 pounds of uncooked medium shrimp that's been peeled and deveined, and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Mix the seafood in and continue to simmer the gumbo on low until the flavors have blended, about 45 more minutes. Just before serving the gumbo, remove the bay leaves and add 2 more teaspoons of gumbo filet powder. As all recipe member Caleb's cooking raves, this gumbo recipe is well worth the time and effort. He notes that because the flavors are so rich, you may want to serve it over some cooked rice. Another member insists that it tastes even better the next day.